squared minus 4x
plus 10.
plus 10.
Good. So we want to find the difference quotient for this function. Again, can anyone get us started? What is the difference quotient? What does it equal to?
Wouldn't you just start with your zeros?
What is the definition of the difference quotient?
F of x plus h minus f
Oh,
of x over h.
Perfect. Notice that
I'm still stuck on limits.
there are three, not yet. So we're going to put them together very soon. So we have three pieces here. This piece is clear. This piece is clear. But there is one piece that I don't have, and this is this. Can anyone tell us how to find f of x plus h first?
Is it by plugging in x and h to a function?
So what should I write? I'm not sure.
Is it negative 3 in parentheses x plus h?
Very good. Yes, now I know this is perfect. Yes. Can anyone square? Because by the order of operations, we have to square first. Can anyone square x plus h and give us the answer?
X squared plus 2hx
Very good.
plus 4.
Yes.
And the next one,
Good. So now I just distribute negative 3. And finally, I have this piece. Now I have all pieces, so I can put them together and find the difference quotient. So then the difference quotient I have to copy all this. So negative 3x squared minus 6xh minus 3h squared minus 4x minus 4h plus 10. But now we have to be very careful because this negative symbol will change, and I'm going to copy the function here because I removed that page. Negative 3x squared minus 4x and plus 10. So please distribute negative 1 to these three terms.
Plus 3x squared plus 4x minus 10.
Good. So this is our first note. After your initial setup for the difference quotient, all terms without h must cancel at the top. If they don't, we have to stop and go back to the drawing board. Do they go away? They better. Maybe some other terms will go away. That's even better. But at least those have to go away. After that, the next note. So this is note 1. Note 2. After this, in this particular order, note 2. H from the denominator must simplify. Of course, with a factor from the top. So again, lazy people, do this and jump over all this and continue here. I see three terms. They have at the top. They have a common factor, which is
h.
Good. That's how the h will go away, like this. But what is left in parentheses?
Negative 6x.
Very good. Go ahead.
Oh, negative 3h.
Excellent.
And negative 4.
Awesome. And this is it. Negative 6x minus 3h minus 4. This is the difference quotient for this function. Fully simplified. And now let's look at a rational function. Please choose. Anyone choose a rational function. Any questions on any of the steps? These are carved in stone. The order is carved in stone. This has to happen in both for any function. If these two do not happen, you're not getting the correct answer. So, anyone would like to give us a rational function?
I'm sorry, can I ask, is the final product there, the negative 6x, is that the secant line between?
Very good question. No. Is the simplified form of the slope of the secant line. Excellent. Very good question. Is that clear?
Yes.
Excellent. Yes, go ahead. Other questions?
So you said that that's a slope there,
No,
correct?
I'm saying it's the simplified. Yeah, this is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. This is a slope.
Yeah.
And this is the simplified form of the slope of the secant line. Yes.
Could you put that into a slope form there? Format like
The slope is a number. So slope equals
Okay.
a number. So this is a number, but I don't have x. And I did not determine a particular number, but it's the slope is a number. I can't put this in a slope form. This is the slope form, and the simplified form is this. Other questions?
No graphic way to represent that, correct?
Yes. It's what I represented here. This is for x, and this is for f of x, and this is for x plus h, and this is for f of x plus h.
So what you're saying is the slope of the secant, not the slope of the tangent.
The slope of the secant. So simplified form of the slope of the secant line.
Okay, I see what it is now because so the 6x represents the first one, then you have the
Don't separate like that. This has nothing to do with it. We'll get to that more details later. I promise. So can anyone give us a rational function?
fraction. 2x minus 2x squared minus 1 over x plus 5.
Excellent. This is a rational function. So we want to determine the difference quotient and simplify it. It's the same thing. We have this piece, but in this case, it's easier. We don't have to separate, so we can directly start. So can anyone determine for this function? So we don't have to go through the step of simplifying this, which I needed like 3 lines to do, because this is much easier in a way, at the beginning anyway. So can anyone give us f of x plus h for this function?
Would it be 2 parentheses times?
You're right.
No, I can't do it.
But you're right. I just wanted to skip that step. So 2 distributed to x plus h is 2x plus h, and then minus 1 over x plus h plus 5 minus 2x minus 1 over x plus 5 divided by h. So let's stop for a moment and see if this is clear. Is this clear for everyone? Any questions? Any questions on this? Okay, then the next step would be, what do we have to find next?
Greatest common denominator.
Excellent. So for these two fractions, can anyone give us the least common denominator?
X plus H plus 5.
Careful.
Is it X plus 5?
Say it again.
X plus 5?
Okay, so let's talk about it. So when I add 1/2 to 1/3, how do I get the least common denominator? Do they have anything in common?
You multiply the bottoms
Good.
together. and
So then I have a 3 here and a 2 here, so 3 plus 2 will be 5. So let's come back here.
So do the same thing, multiply the bottom.
Very good. So
X
x plus
plus
5, they
H
have nothing in
plus X.
common, so we have to multiply them. Awesome. It's like 2 and 3. So
you need to
then the
multiply.
numerator has to be multiplied by x plus 5, and then this numerator, it has to be multiplied by x plus h plus 5, exactly how I presented here.
Got it.
So let's do it slowly. You can ask, why don't you put parentheses, because that is confusing and students end up simplifying what they shouldn't. So what is this bar here? It tells me that I have to multiply this by this, but I will not put them side by side, so I don't have the tendency or be biased and say, oh, I can simplify. No, I can't simplify. So please try to follow this. If you have a method that works, I'm fine. X times 2x, 2x squared. X times 2h, 2xh. X times -1, negative x. 5 times 2x plus 10x. 5 times 2h plus 10h. 5 times -1, which is -5. All this is this product. This times this. Now you can put the minus in front and distribute later if that's better. 2x times x, 2x squared, 2x times h, 2xh, 2x times 5 plus 10x. -1 times x. I'm going to have to write above because I always run out of room. Minus x minus h minus 5. So what is this in parentheses? This product, this times this. That's what this is, what you see in parentheses. So now the two notes, they have to happen for any function. All terms without h, and even additional terms, fine, but at least all terms without h must go away. And eventually the denominator will go away. Notice that the final answer still has h in it. It's okay, but not this one from the denominator, a different one from the top. Okay, you can say it's the same one. Of course it's the same one, but not this one, not in the denominator, but in the expression. So there is still an h in there. Okay, so now I will rewrite it. I don't know how to rewrite it and have it all in one row. May not happen. Sorry about that. So 2x squared plus 2xh minus x plus 10x plus 10h minus 5 minus 2x squared minus 2xh minus 10x. I may be able to squeeze it in. Yay! Look at that. This is h over 1, so I have to flip. H, x plus 5, x plus h plus 5. Now the two notes have to happen. Mandatory. So, gone, 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 gone. Yay! I have a 10h and a positive h left. I add 10 plus 1. I simplify. Gone. Note 1 happened. All terms without h went away. Note 2 happened. And this is final. What is this? The simplified form of the slope of the secant line for this function. And this is it. Any questions?